Hi there, day 6. Well, already not ideal. Thought I liked the lighting, don't like the lighting. It is what it is. We won't be just using blue again. Anyway, right, so yesterday's footage, obviously I was out and about, if you saw it. If you didn't, I was out and about. Same camera, different lens. Quite enjoyed it. It was a different experience talking to the camera, walking around, something that I definitely need to get used to. One of my friends that mentioned down in the comments, probably the only person that watched it at the moment, anyway, did say that having a stream of consciousness, probably a little bit better of an idea rather than me just trying to talk about doing this. I actually agree with him, he's right. So this is probably going to progress over the next week or so into a vlog, and I will talk a little bit about the cameras and such as I'm using, but for the most part I'm probably just going to talk about what's going on in the world, what's going on in my local community, around my town, around my city, just to get used to talking to the camera, especially out and about. That is absolutely something that I want to do more and get better at. My arm surprisingly ached afterwards, and I only held the camera up for like 4 or 5 minutes, so yeah, that's something that I need to work on. Perhaps some more shoulder exercises in the gym, you know how it is. But anyway, how did it go? How do I feel it went? Well, I wasn't as self-conscious as I thought it was going to be, but it was in a very quiet area, so that wasn't too bad. I felt it came out alright. The sound certainly came out okay. Might need to put the dead cat on the mic, but that's going to be somewhat situational. Probably going to be using this as the primary camera for doing these sorts of videos, and then the more formal stuff and the more B-roll shots, that kind of thing, I'll be jumping between the GH5, the G7. Yeah, so it's been an interesting one. I'm still super self-conscious and a little bit wary about whipping a camera out wherever, but that's something that I'm going to have to work on and get over. Especially if I want to carry on doing this, and I think I do. I've set myself the challenge of doing it just for the month, like I said in the first video a few days back, but I'm probably going to carry on and see if I can do it for a little bit longer. In my head I'm thinking a year, because that's what I did before, but I'd like to be able to just do it as and when, and I have cameras set up all over, so it's not like I've got an excuse not to do it. And it is that stream of consciousness thought. I'm trying to stay away from any topics that might be a bit contentious, especially around the professional side of things. There's a lot of stuff that I would like to talk about around changing career, why you might want to change jobs, the pressures there, and some topics that I feel are quite close to my own personal circumstances and how that's affected me. That I think might be able to help people, but I'm not sure that's something that I should be talking about on camera and then putting out on the internet. But I kind of want to, I'm not going to lie. I think there's a lot of things that should be said. I don't want to get them off my chest, but anyway, that is what it is. In the first instance, I'm probably going to talk about Bradford a lot. I did try and do something like this a few years ago, but I feel at the time it was a little bit ambitious from where my skill set was to what I was trying to do, to the amount of production would have been involved in doing that. So this is definitely along those lines, or it's going along those lines. So yeah, I'm recording this in the morning. I don't know if I'm going to be going out today. If I do, there may be a video that supersedes this. I might use them both. I might use neither of them. And I might do something else different this evening. But who knows at this point? We're going with the flow. Yeah, I'm not sure about how I feel the speed's going in this. I feel there's a little bit more energy. That's good. That's absolutely positive. And I needed to have that energy yesterday when I was out and about. But yeah, what I would like to do as well is perhaps do a mix of indoor and outdoor and stuff, but I'm trying to do everything in one take at the moment just to get used to it. But again, this will progress over time. Right, I'm going to leave it there for now and see what the day brings. So I may see you later, I may not. If not, have a good day, and thank you again if you have left me feedback. Yeah, let me know. Cheers.